Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a clothing donation to our store. So here at Threadlightly, we run almost 100% on donations. We have 3 different lines in store. So we have Rework, Rehome, and Reclaim. So our Rehome line consists of stuff that people donate to us. Our Rework line consists of stuff that we upcycle from donated textiles or stuff that go into upcycling or stuff that don't sell in store. And our Reclaim line is a line that's currently not existing, but it is a line of items that I used to curated that were vintage items. So there is a specific difference between vintage and thrifted clothes. Vintage clothes all have a story. They are all made also differently. The material that vintage clothes are also made of are different than that of regular clothes. So there is a very solid difference. Do your research on it. Vintage stores and thrift stores are not the same, but they do coexist in kind of like the same universe. So today I'll be showing you what you can and what you shouldn't donate. Whether or not we take items in store depends on what people want to see in store, and over time we've done a few different polls, kind of just asking around in terms of the people who come to the store, what they want and what they don't want. And one of the things that people don't really want is to thrift bags. So we prefer not to take bags, but in the rare occasion that we do get bags, we just upcycle them to make them into new tote bags. Another thing that we don't take is items with corporate associations. So things like uniforms or camp t-shirts or so this is an example of something we don't take. This is an OBS t-shirt. We don't take these. A lot of people don't really respond very well to dry fit t-shirts in store. They always end up in the clearance pile or just stuff that we end up just upcycling or recycling or send to recycling. And we know these t-shirts are super comfy to sleep in, so continue sleeping in them. We don't really feel comfortable putting them up for people to rehome. This is another one, another corporate type t-shirt. It's a camp t-shirt, I think. Oh no, it's an IJ Fiesta. Any IJ girls out there? I'm an IJ girl! Yeah, so keep your IJ spirit burning bright at home. This t-shirt I believe would be so comfy to sleep in, so keep them. IJ spirit burning bright. Keep them as jammies. They're memories of school. Don't give them away to us. It would be in the best interest of other patrons for us not to take these items and for us to advise for you not to bring them in. So that would be items that are very well used. These pair of sweatpants have a lot of stories in them, but we can't take it for a couple reasons. There is a hole in there and it's completely just, it's very worn in. Just for hygienic purposes, we do not take undergarments. And if you go to any thrift store and you try and donate items, they will always tell you, most of them anyways that I know of, will tell you that they don't take undergarments and they don't take things with holes, with stains. It has to be in good condition. We also don't take accessories or jewelry or belts and shoes. We don't take any of those items, so we only take clothing items. Funny story, we received a pair of jeans the other day that only had one leg cut. Only one side of it was cut, so I cut the other side to make it into shorts. Jorts really. And I'm gonna upcycle this. They were like halfway through probably upcycling their jeans and they were just like, I give up, I don't want to do this anymore. And then didn't cut the other side. So on to things that we do take. We take jackets of any kind, blazers, knitted sweaters. We also got a donation for a winter jacket once and amazingly someone bought it. So maybe they were like moving away. We take jeans of any kind, any pants, any kinds of pants. You would think that people wouldn't go to a thrift store to buy elephant pants, but they do. I used to be obsessed with elephant pants. For some reason, for the past few weeks, we've been receiving a lot of elephant pants. I don't know why, but they're always the first to go, so I'm glad to see I'm glad to know that the elephant pants trend is never really over. We get this question a lot, and the question is, do we take men's clothes? Do we sell men's clothes? Do we have men's clothes? Yes, we do. We don't receive a lot of donations from people who wear men-tailored clothes. You know, obviously hard for us to have it in store, but recently we've been getting a lot of men's clothing, of shirts that we've been getting. Like, it's unreal. I have quite a number of men's stuff right now, but it does sell out really fast, so it's always fastest fingers first. Oh, and we also take books. We only take fiction books, so nothing that is self-help or no children's books. So let's get on to the how-to part. So all you need to do is just book a time slot via the link in our Instagram bio or down below. You just need to go on, click on a date that works best for you. You can only book a date 2 days in advance, whether it be for in-store drop-offs or for home collection. This is just so that we can kind of work with our pickup crew, because our space is very, very tiny. So we want to make sure that nobody's tripping, everybody has ample space to move around. So 2 days in advance is more than enough time for us to kind of get our things together. If you have items that equate up to 2 bin bags worth and above, we recommend that you book a home collection. If we don't have home collections available via the link, you can always drop us a DM on Instagram and then we can maneuver from there. All you need to do for home collections, book a time slot, pickup crew will come and grab it from your doorstep. So it's fully socially distanced. Unless you live in a landed property or in a condominium, then we'll work out the best way to be as safe as possible during this pandemic season. If you're coming in store, you don't need to pack it in a bin bag. A lot of people come with reusable bags. Let me get it. These are some of the bags that people have come into the store with, just like paper bags or old reusable bags that they don't want anymore. That's completely fine. If you have boxes, you can pack them in boxes as well. If you're bringing books, we would advise that you just flip through them. So I have a book right here. Just flip through them, make sure there's no hidden Polaroids or hidden receipts, or just make sure that everything is clean and laundered, and make sure there are no holes in your items, no stains, so that it's all good to go. So when it comes to the store or when we collect it, all we need to do is go through another round of sanitation before we bring them up into the store, onto the racks for people to read home. If you want the full list of items that we do and don't take, you can go to our Instagram, or it will be linked down below for you to check out. So if you're looking to donate your clothing items to another thrift store, I suggest looking into whether or not they have a list available for you, or just messaging them to ask about the stuff that they do or don't take. I'm sure they will be more than happy to accommodate to you. If this is still unclear, you can drop us a message on Instagram via Threadlightly, and then we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Bye.